Bitch, I am loud, live, and in motherfucking colors. Like, hell no. No, no, no. Yada, yada, yada. Like, hell no. No, no, no. What we gonna be talking about, girl? Like, hell no. No, no, no. I am a random motherfucker, okay? So,
parental discretion is advised.
Bankhead bouncing it. So, hey, what's going on, beautiful people? It is your sister from another Mr. Thick Chick Vlogs. Y'all know who I am. Y'all know who I be, girl. We are here to do a, just like a little tea party video, just a little, you know, news story, blog talk type of situational, you know what I'm saying, girl? Today is December the 18th of 2015, okay, girl? I just came from doing a little miniature Christmas shopping. Do I have the bag in here? I don't. But in case you guys want to know, because I don't think I'm going to have the video, I might put a little bit of a little snippet on my other channel or something like that. But right nizzdown, okay, like right nizzdown, Bath & Body Works has all of their signature products, which means I'm talking about the body sprays, the body creams, the body lotions, the body wash. They have all of that stuff on sale right now for $5. The signature ones now. So don't go up in there thinking you're finna get no aromatherapy and things like that for $5. No, because that's what I thought, okay? I went up in there, had all this aromatherapy shit and stuff in my bag, and they was like, the aromatherapy is not $5, okay, girl? Signature body wash only. So that's pretty much everything around the entire wall, okay? Except the, you know, the aromatherapy and things like that. This all of the signature products, basically everything in the store, as far as body sprays and body creams, with the exception of the aromatherapy. So I didn't go too crazy because, let me explain why, okay? I did go in there to get some little knick-knacky things to put in some stocking stuffers and things like that. A couple of gifts for the Juice Man's mom. A couple of stocking stuffers for my mom. Possibly my sister. I don't know if she's watching this. Possibly my sister and my niece. Don't know yet, okay, girl? Because I haven't got done with my Christmas shopping. And I know it's the 18th. Are y'all done with y'all Christmas shopping yet? I have a budget of $100. I'm not spending more than $100 on Christmas gifts. I don't do that. I have no problem with anybody who does. I just don't spend that much money on Christmas gifts. But when I have my children, I probably am going to have, like that lady had her Christmas tree and shit, you know, the presents stacked to the ceiling. Because I fucking can, girl. But yeah, head on over to Bath & Body Works and get you some things. I did pick up me a couple of things, but like I said, I didn't get too much. I did have a $10 off of $30, but I didn't get too much because apparently the semi-annual sale is going to be coming up in the very near future. I don't know if it's going to be directly after Christmas or if it's going to be the first of the year, like right after New Year's or something like that. So I didn't want to go too crazy because I already got a lot of shit from there last week, and then I got the candles the week before. I really don't need a whole gang of shit. I pretty much just went in there to get some stocking stuffers and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, just get your ass on down to Bath & Body Works. Okay, girl. Now, we're going to get into this goddamn video in a second. But, bitch, okay, I got some shit that's going to be popping off on the Thick Chick Vlogs channel. You know, like I told y'all, my mind was going to get to brainstorming and things like that. And I was going to figure this shit out as far as what I wanted to do with this channel. We're going to still do these, like, news story, blog talks and things like that. You know, the regular scheduled programming. We're also, because you guys seem to love that creepy Craigslist video that I did. So we're going to be doing things like that. I've had 4 people already. 4. So this is a new thing that we're going to do, okay? I had 4 people already who sent me some stories of their encounters with crazy people online dating. Somebody sent me a situation that happened to them on Craigslist and some more shit that's popping off. So if you guys have any crazy stories that you have as far as online dating, meeting somebody on Craigslist, crazy strangers, any kind of crazy ass stories, crazy camping stories, whatever, okay, your encounters with a boogeyman, it don't matter, bitch. Send all of your stories to dearthickchick@hotmail.com, bitch, because that's the new thing I'm going to be doing. Like I said, crazy stories that turn out to be true, online dating horror stories, creepy Craigslist stories, urban legends that turn out to be true, crazy run-ins with strangers. We're going to be doing all of those types of stories, but I need your feedback. Do you want me to do those stories like where I'm reading them and you can look at me on camera, or do y'all want me to get a little bit high-tech with those videos and kind of do it? Because I know a lot of y'all watch me, you know, or listen to me while you're driving or while you're cleaning the house. So do you want me to like I said, do the video like this where you can see me, or would you rather me actually like have a stock photo or some shit like that where I'm actually talking to y'all through my new microphone, bitch? through my new microphone and do it like that. How do you want to do it? It don't matter, but we're going to be doing those for sure. Also, I want to let y'all know, bitch, we're going to get into the video in a second, girl. You know I got my announcement shit. Please, give me a second, okay? Also, the very first book that we are going to be reading for our little book club situation is going to be Fly Girl. I have a whole lot of books that you guys have sent me of things that you want us to include in this book club situation. I'm going to give us 1 month per book. Well, 1 month for this particular book. We can sit there and watch these reality shows for an hour. We can read for an hour, girl. Just saying. Okay? And Fly Girl is not a super long book, and I think a month is plenty of time to read Fly Girl. So, we'll figure out how many chapters and things we're going to read and things like that. But Fly Girl, I am going to put a link to Fly Girl down in the description box. It's not no sponsored shit or nothing like that. I just want you guys to know, because there are several copies or several titles of Fly Girl. But Fly Girl, I said before that it was written by Eric Jerome Dickey. Fly Girl was in fact written by Omar Tyree, okay? It's a pink cover. Apparently they said they have it in Barnes & Noble, Walmart. I really don't know about the Walmart thing. And a lot of people said that they read that book back in their teens. And y'all, I think it's a great book. Like I said, it's probably going to bring back a whole lot of memories, because I haven't read it in a while. So yeah, Fly Girl is going to be the very first book that we're going to read. I'm going to go ahead and give everybody until the first of the year. So January 1st, have your book by then, and I'll make the video announcing when we're going to start the whole little situation after that. You know, just to give people a little bit of time to get the book. They have it on Amazon. Apparently they have it on the auto book. But just, you know, it don't matter how you want to do it. You know, if you want to get the audio book, that's your thug thizzle, okay? Do your thug thizzle, okay? But again, I will leave the link to a Fly Girl book so you guys can know the exact book that I'm talking about, so you can get the right book. So you ain't sitting there, you know, in the little book club situation that we're going to be doing. Like I said, I don't know how we're going to do this shit yet, but we're going to figure it out. But the book that you need to have is called Fly Girl, and it's by Omar Tyree. I think it was written back in 2000. Well, no, bitch, it was in 90-something, because I graduated in 2003 and I read it before that. So I don't know. So, but anyway, I'm going to leave the link down in the description box of the book, okay? Now we're going to move on swiftly and motherfucking professionally and go ahead and talk about the things that we're going to talk about. Don't forget to send me all your crazy stories. Bitch, it ain't even got to be true. If you are a writer and you feel like you can just make up some shit, if you want your name included, let me know that as well. If you don't have to let me, just tell me you don't want me to say your name, and that's fine. I'll just put anonymous, okay? But if you have any crazy stories or whatever that you want me to read, and share with people, because that shit right there, girl, y'all apparently love it, and girl, that shit was intriguing to me, and I love reading crazy ass stories that turn out to be true, even though sometimes the shit creep me out, okay? Let's move the fuck on, girl, because I can sit there and run my mouth for forever. Bitch, we've been talking almost 10 minutes, and I haven't even gotten into the video. Anyway, now, these stories that we're going to talk about, girl, they're going to be crazy as jack shit, okay? Well, one of them is, okay? Let me tell y'all about this. So apparently there is a woman, okay? A woman who used sperm from oral sex to get pregnant, and she was awarded child support. You heard me correctly, bitch. Okay, there was a woman who used sperm from oral sex to get pregnant, and she was awarded child support. Yes. At first I thought this shit was fabricated, but then I see that NBC News reported this shit and all this type of shit. Now, this is kind of an old story, but bitch, it don't matter. This is how I found out about it. Of course, you know, you get news stories and things that float around on Facebook, okay? And the shit just baffled the fuck out of me. So, of course, I had to do a little bit of research myself to see whether it's true. Bitch, this shit is true. Let me read y'all what the fuck happened, okay? Like I said, woman used sperm from oral sex to get pregnant, and she's awarded child support. Listen to this. So here's the messed up story that began many years ago. A doctor named Sharon Irons. Okay, she's a doctor. That's the thing. Okay, bitch, she was a fucking doctor. Her name is Sharon Irons, okay? Was having an affair with a Chicago family physician named Richard Phillips. Apparently, they never had sexual intercourse. But she would perform oral sex on him. Well, after Phillips ejaculated in Irons' mouth one night, she decided to store the semen in her cheeks and then spit it into a test tube. She later used the semen to impregnate herself. 1 second. So sorry about that. I had a phone call. I told y'all, girl, it's a conspiracy because I only get phone calls when I'm making videos. I promise y'all, my phone does not ring until I press that record button. But anyway, like I said, she decided to store the semen in her cheeks and then spit it into a test tube. She later used the semen to impregnate herself. 2 years later, Irons filed a paternity lawsuit against Phillips, and the DNA test confirmed he is the father of her child. Now, I know, they say HIV can't live outside of the body for a certain amount of time, but I guess, like, that bitch must have literally had a test tube in her purse and then went and freeze that shit. Because don't you gotta freeze that shit? I didn't know that you can literally just get, like, a man can ejaculate in, like, a condom, and you can take that shit home and put it into a test tube. Bitch, there are bitches, fellas. Watch yourself. It's hoes out here doing shit like this now. Now, this woman was a doctor, so why in the fuck would she need to? Bitch, you could have went to a sperm bank or something. Hold on, let me continue. Bitch. So he is the father, okay? Subsequently, Phillips was ordered to pay $800 a month in child support. He claimed that she stole his sperm, but the court rejected that stance, saying his sperm was given to her as a gift. An absolute and irrevocable transfer of title to property from a donor to a donee. Basically, bitch, this ain't no sperm bank. She didn't come into no sperm bank and I gave her no damn deposit. But I guess they figure, motherfucker, since you ejaculated into her mouth, that was a gift from you to her. Bitch, can you believe this shit? I know I can't believe this shit. Continue. Let me continue. Therefore, the sperm was hers to keep. The judge even added, there was no agreement that the original deposit would be returned upon request. So, moral of the story is, or the synopsis of this story, this woman was having an affair with this dude who was also a physician, okay? They never, I guess the man didn't want, I guess he probably ain't want to fuck her, okay? Because motherfucker, I guess he probably was scared that she was going to get pregnant. And not only did this motherfucker, okay, they had oral sex. Not only did this motherfucker ejaculate in her mouth, but this woman decided, y'all probably can't see my motherfucking camera shaking, but them motherfuckers over there is going all kinds of crazy, y'all. Hopefully they moving out pretty motherfucking soon, because they getting on my goddamn nerves. But anyway, you got folks around here who letting dudes ejaculate in their mouth. And not only are they letting dudes ejaculate, they actually keeping the deposit in their goddamn cheeks and putting it in test tubes, going home and injecting themselves with it, or whatever they fucking doing with it. That is some sick, sadistic ass shit. You probably even got people out there that's damn doing that with folks' condoms and things, talking about the condom broke or something, girl. That's disturbing. That is some disturbing shit to know that some people are out there literally letting folks ejaculate in their mouth and stealing the sperm and keeping the sperm stored in their damn cheeks and putting it in test tubes. Ladies, this is one of the main reasons why we need to only have sexual interaction with people who we actually don't mind having a child with. Because just know, fellas, because you let a lady give you a little fellatio, okay? Because you let a lady give you a little fellatio don't mean that she won't 9 months later come telling you that she y'all got a baby together. You be like, bitch, I didn't have your damn sexual relation with you. Oh, but I kept a little bit in my cheeks. Bitch, let's move on, because I could spend all day on this shit. Look, only have sex with people who you don't mind being in a relationship with, people who you don't mind having a child with. Simply because you got people out there that are keeping semen stored inside of their cheeks. True story. Moving on. Okay. So apparently there's going to be no more TGT. If y'all don't know who TGT is, that's Tank, Genuine, and Tyrese, okay? 3 of the finest motherfuckers in R&B, baby. Yes, 3 of the finest Negroes in R&B. Not the finest, but 3 of the finest men in R&B, baby. But apparently, Tyrese posted on his Instagram account that TGT is no more. It's going to be TT, or however the fuck they decide that they're going to rename this group, okay? It's only going to be Tyrese and Tank, okay? Bitch, what did I say before? Tyrese, Tank, and Genuine. I don't know if I said that, but anyway, It's just going to be Tyrese and Tank from here on out. I don't know if you guys remember back from 2013. I think it was 2013. They did a little, they had like a performance on with their first album or whatever. And Genuine was clearly, I don't know if he was inebriated. I don't know if the motherfucker had just got through smoking him a couple of blunts or popping some pizza. I don't know what he just got through doing. But he was clearly on some, okay? He was clearly on some. I mean, he was literally up there like this, y'all. Like he didn't know the words. I know sometimes you can, some people, sometimes they forget the motherfucking words. I get it, okay? Get it, got it good. But it was clear that Genuine had popped some. And I can look at, I don't know if y'all noticed that little clip. It's a clip that you can go to TMZ and watch. Tyrese was looking over at him like, what the fuck is going on? Apparently it's been, I don't know if these types of things have been happening sporadically, because honestly, I ain't never been to no damn TGT concert or no shit like this, girl. I haven't, okay? And I haven't watched very many of their performances, in these little television series, these little things on TV or anything like that. So I can't really tell you if Genuine has done this multiple times. But I can tell you that particular time right there, I can tell that someone right in the water with Genuine, okay? I know everybody, every dog has his day to where they, they go through their little, situation. And sometimes every day ain't gonna be a grand old day. But, apparently this has been going on and they decided to call it quits with Genuine. And apparently Genuine is no longer going to be a part of the TGT, okay? Ain't no TGT no more, it's TT, okay? But like I said, Tyrese posted something basically posted on his Instagram that TGT is no longer, Tyrese and Tank him and Tank are going to be going on without Genuine. So, listen to this. Tyrese broke the news on social media saying it wasn't anyone's fault, but he and Tank were moving on without Genuine. That announcement didn't sit well with Genuine, who immediately blasted Tyrese for airing their dirty laundry. He dismissed it as a pussy move from a diva. So basically, Genuine called Tyrese a diva. His advice to Tyrese, call me, don't try to manipulate the situation publicly. Whack, whack, whack of you. So basically he said, you could have called me instead of announcing this shit on social media. I guess, he didn't want, Tyrese to put it out there like that. But eventually we was going to find out that there was no more TGT. No way. Unless y'all plan on doing some more shit, coming out with some more albums or something. Y'all really hadn't been doing that. No way. But I guess, Tank and Tyrese decide that they want to come out with some new shit or whatever. And I guess they just want people to know when you don't see Genuine, don't look at us sideways like, what the fuck is Genuine? I'm telling you now that we going on without him. But Genuine didn't think it was cool for it to be announced the way that it was on Tyrese's Instagram. So he called him a pussy and said he was a diva. And, he told him you could have called me instead of announcing it publicly like this. That shit is whack, etc., etc., okay? So, of course, Tyrese, that tweet and delete shit. So Tyrese did delete the original post. And like I said, this drama has been building since 2013. They had to cut short a tour when Tyrese blamed Genuine for showing up incoherent to gigs and interviews. So they were on a tour, okay? And apparently Genuine kept showing up inebriated, apparently, or, just, I don't know if him and, what's his wife's name? That beautiful woman. What the hell is her damn name? I can't think. Isn't she like a singer or rapper or some shit too? I don't know. But I don't know if him and her were going through a little situation or if he was literally just inebriated. But ain't no more TGT. Wham wham. And ain't no drama there, girl. We gonna move the fuck on from that situation. Ain't no more TGT. We still got two fine ass motherfuckers who gonna be performing. Genuine, go solo. So, we can see some more of your sickness. Okay? Ride it, my pony. Moving on. The next thing that we're going to talk about is Daniel. How the fuck do you pronounce this motherfucker last name? Holtzclaw or whatever. That police officer who raped all those women and basically told them, you got a record. What you going to do? Who you going to do? Call the police. You got a warrant, etc., etc. Basically trying to manipulate. Well, ain't no try. He did, basically force himself on these women with basically telling them you got warrants and what type of police do you call on the police and all this type of shit, okay? But he was convicted on all 18 charges, okay? And I think he was sentenced to, let me see if I can find the exact amount of years, bitch. It's 200 and something years, girl. Let's see. He got more than 200 years for the 18 counts. Why are you playing, no, don't. Because I don't want no goddamn copyright. But anyway, he apparently, well, he ain't no apparently, but he got more than 200 years. He was convicted of more than 200 years, okay? Let me read you a little bit of this shit. Girl, now, this the part, I'm going to read you this shit, but this the part that got me. Of course, when the judge was reading off the charges and basically saying guilty, and for each charge, basically, this motherfucker got damn near 37 years for each motherfucker charge. Some of the charges, he got 14 years, 12 years, but the shit equaled out to more than 200 years, okay? This motherfucker sitting in the courtroom, when I tell y'all, family, I mean, look like the biggest goddamn crybaby pussy motherfucker I ever seen. I'm pretty sure them women was crying when you was sitting there forcing your goddamn nasty, wrinkled, decrepit ass dick up in their vagina, okay? When you was raping them, I'm pretty sure they was crying too. So please, spare me your motherfucking tears, okay? Since you want to rape somebody, I want you to see how it feels to be raped when you get to jail. Y'all know how I feel about motherfuckers who like to predatorize other folks. I know predatorize probably ain't no damn word. But y'all know I don't like when people like to try to predatorize other people, especially children. But predatorize people, period. So I want you to know and feel what it's like to be raped by somebody, okay? Big Bubba, Big Bruce, whoever, okay? Because this gonna happen. First of all, you know they don't like no motherfucking cops up in the jail cells. So motherfucker, no, they're just like Chester the Molesters. They don't do Chester the Molesters in prison. So, Daniel Holt's Claw, while you weeping, you probably weeping thinking about where you finna go, okay? And what's about to happen to your anus. That's probably what you're thinking about. But, it's cool. You will never see the light of that again. You'll never smell fresh air, none of that shit, okay? Enjoy your stay in jail. Right in hell. Moving on. Like I said, Daniel Holt's Claw. More than 200 years. We can clap on that one. And now we're going to move on. Because I don't want y'all to sit through no 40-minute video. Because, girl, I talk too goddamn much. Next thing we're going to talk about. Y'all, my president, President Barack Obama, is on, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Man vs. Wild. Somebody's, because I asked you guys to give me some topics on Facebook, and thank y'all for that. I thank y'all so much for giving me the topics on Facebook. But President Barack Obama is going to be, well, ain't no going to be, he was already on Man vs. Wild with Bear Grylls. When I tell y'all, let me tell y'all something. I haven't watched it yet, but it's on NBC. Y'all can go to NBC or what, I think it's NBC. And yeah, NBC, you can watch the entire episode on NBC. You can probably go on demand or whatever and watch it as well. President Barack Obama was out in the wild with Bear Grylls. Of course, he went out there by himself, girl. I'm pretty sure all kind of goddamn Secret Service agent was hiding in the wilderness and all that type of shit. Trust me, he was not out there alone. But I thought it was so cool to see President Barack Obama out there with Bear Grylls. And of course, Bear Grylls had to pull out the goddamn fish and shit and, you know, the salmon or whatever the fuck they was doing. Like I said, I haven't watched the whole thing yet, but I did watch part of it. And I just think it's so cool to have a president who is so down to earth and who is so relatable. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm not talking about the whole money thing, but I think President Barack Obama and FLOTUS, Michelle Obama, is just, they are so relatable. Also, she has a rap, like a little rap song thing out, a rap video, telling kids to go to college, stay in school, etc., etc. Like I said, these are some of the coolest these are some of the coolest people who have ever been in the White House. Let me tell y'all something. Beautiful daughters. Not saying other people haven't had beautiful daughters or anything like that. I'm just saying beautiful children, respectful. You haven't heard no crazy ass shit about their kids and shit like that. And the shit that you have heard about them, of course, it's all damn made up rumors and all that type of shit. Like I said, they are just some cool people. And of course, people want to call this man out because he says he like, you know, Drake, he like Lil Wayne, he like 50 Cent, he likes all of this type of stuff. The man is a human being, okay? And people get mad when Michelle Obama show a little bit of her shoulder. My thing is, Michelle ain't no old ass, decrepit ass woman. It's okay if she want to dress up and dress her age appropriately. I mean, she ain't got to always wear no shit that where she covered up like this, looking like no goddamn marm. Are you serial? As long as she ain't out there showing no breasts and no ass and all that type of stuff, Michelle Obama is a beautiful woman. Every photo that I see of her is classy and it's very beautiful. So shout out to the POTUS and the FLOTUS, because they are, when I tell y'all, I don't know if we're gonna ever have no no folks in the White House are like this, and it has absolutely nothing to do with color. I'm talking about people who are so relatable and cool and just down to earth people. Instead of walking around all the time with, you know, always talking about politics, always. They are some relatable people, and I absolutely loved them together in the White House. I just think we really gonna see some shit hit the fan when President Barack Obama is out of that White House. And I know he is ready to go. He is ready to gizzo. And I'm pretty sure from here on out, it's probably to the day I damn die, we're going to always see people blaming President Barack Obama for the country being in a fucked up ass state. Which, motherfucker, he came into the presidency in a fucked up state. He came into the shit fucked up. Now, if we want to really talk about who was the most fucked up president in ThickChickVlogs' opinion, we need to look back at George W. Bush. Now, the last thing we need to do is get his brother Jeb Bush in this goddamn office. We already know he's not gonna win no damn way. We damn sure don't need Donald Trump ass, and then a whole lot of people giving goddamn Hillary Clinton ass a side eye too, girl. So just pray. That's all I gotta say. But shout out to President Barack Obama for being on Bear Grylls. I think it's Running Wild with Bear Grylls. So if you guys want to go to NBC and check that out, I think it's absolutely awesome that he did that, and I'm definitely going to be watching that on tonight. So yeah, shout out to President Barack Obama and the floaters. Now, Toya Wright, apparently her brother was arrested for a bank robbery that happened a little over a year ago. Apparently they left some DNA behind, and they motherfucking ass got caught. That's why I told y'all, family, in that Craigslist video that I did, I told people, you can't just be around here, you know, committing crimes and shit. It's 2015 going into 2016. We need to understand that, like I told y'all, if you go and commit a crime, you can have the fluffiest, it don't even fucking matter. They can find, and all this shit on my head is wig hair, okay? You can sit there and come and do something to me and goddamn sneeze on me, okay? And a piece of your goddamn the hair of your goddamn nose can fly on this goddamn wig. They will find you from a piece of your nose hair on the carpet, shaggy ass carpet. A piece of your doodle hole hair can be on the carpet, y'all. One piece of your asshole hair. You thinking you ride down there raping somebody, you getting in good and shit, and goddamn balls and shit rubbing on the carpet and shit, your little hairs on. Motherfucker, they can find you. Are you stupid? So of course, him and his little homeboy, they went to a bank over a year ago and stole over $200,000, and they left some DNA behind. And of course, they motherfucking asses in jail, okay? The Federal Bureau of Investigation has tied Toya Wright's brother. Of course, they had to say Toya Wright's brother. A lot of people are saying, why they gotta put they name in it? Because, motherfucker, they just say Casey Johnson. We not gonna know who the fuck Casey Johnson is. And of course, the blogs want to put, you know, her name in it because they want to associate her with it, even though she had nothing to do with it. But since it's her brother, you know, y'all know how they go. Casey Johnson to a organized bank robbery dating back to last year. Both Walter Johnson and Casey Johnson left their DNA behind on accident while taking $200,000, excuse me, from the safe, according to court documents. DNA testing and the confessions of a complicit bank teller has tied a group of rappers known as the Truth Mob. Have you guys ever heard of the Truth Mob? Maybe that's a local rap group or some shit. In New Orleans last year, in which two masked men stormed a Chase Bank branch in Gentilly Terrace and stole nearly $200,000 from the safe. The two young men, some of whom were implicated in a high-profile robbery of a jewelry store in Gonzales over the summer. Apparently, they stole some shit from a jewelry store as well over the summer. Spent tens of thousands of dollars on of the loot on marijuana and the production of music videos. So apparently, these motherfuckers sat there and robbed the bank, bitch. Okay. They used tens of these thousands of dollars on weed and the production of these fucking music videos. Are you serious? I mean, are you fucking kidding me? So I don't know. I don't fucking know. So I'm pretty sure, I don't know what type of relationship him and his sister got, and I wouldn't want people to just always come to me for loans and shit. But I'm pretty sure if your sister believed in you and shit like that, she would have loaned you a couple of dollars, boo. She would have loaned you a couple of dollars. Motherfucker, you done went and goddamn threw your life away by robbing a bank. They don't play about that type of shit, girl. So I'm pretty sure, I don't know how many years this motherfucker gonna get in jail. Let me see if I can read on down, because I didn't look. But it said the robbery happened about 8:30 on December 20th. at the Chase Bank at 23, whatever they gave the address. We don't need the fucking address, girl. The masked men placed $196,715 in a black gym bag and left the bank. Running through the parking lot, Williams, in an interview with the FBI, said she recognized the voices of Walter Johnson and Lyons during the heist. She said she also knew the men fled to Houston with her boyfriend later that day. What? Seriously? 4 days later on Christmas Eve, Casey Johnson passed through New Orleans on his way to Atlanta. Stopping at his father's home in Chalmette. Never heard of that. I guess that's somewhere in New Orleans. Williams told the FBI she met her boyfriend at the Chalmette house and that he showed her his cut of the money and offered her some. But she did not take any. The criminal complaint says Williams alleged that Casey Johnson described waiting on a side street next to the bank after dropping off his brother in lines to commit the heist. He allegedly told Williams he had been worried someone might have spotted him picking up the gunman as they fled the bank. Williams does not appear to have been charged in the robbery. Casey Johnson was arrested on a parole violation in Kenner in August, and in an interview with the FBI denied involvement in the bank robbery, but claimed Walter Johnson and Lyons had used his vehicle during it. Another critical turn came when the FBI went to some jail in Donaldsonville, to interview Jaquandez Octave, girl, 21. I don't know who the fuck John Quaid is, whatever, who admitted his role in the July jury store heist. Octave said he had learned several details about the bank robbery and identified the fourth man, Ryan Johnson, who he said remained in the getaway car. But anyway, push come to shove, his DNA was left behind on this bank robbery and all this type of shit. So, of course, his ass going to motherfucking jail. And he's Toya Wright's brother. But like I said, people do fucked up ass shit. They're just like, when I did that story a while ago about, what the hell is his name? The bounty hunter. His daughter, apparently, I don't know if it was stepdaughter or what, but this girl, she robbed the bank. And a lot of people were looking like, people who, who have celebrities in their family, they do horrible things as well, I mean, you can't blame those people, though. But that happened. Toya Wright's brother was, involved in a bank robbery. And now his motherfucking ass is going down. Rightfully. And Toya Wright should not be looked at sideways for that. Moving on. The next thing we're going to talk about is our brother Meek Mill probably finna go to jail, y'all. The judge then violated him on his probation because apparently he was accused of cheating on a piss test, okay? Don't know if the shit's true and all this whole type of shit, but apparently he done cheated on a piss test, and his motherfucking ass, he didn't violated his probation, so he's probably gonna be going to prison, okay? The judge ordered him not to perform, not to do no appearances, no interviews, nothing, until his sentencing on February 5th, okay? And basically, the judge, when this shit happened the reason why he was on probation was for a drug and a gun case from 2009. And of course the judge gave him a second chance and all this type of shit. And she basically, how many times am I supposed to give you a second chance? And he was on the stand, giving her a little sob story saying how, he basically changed his life around for the better. He's supporting his mom, his son, he basically is supporting his family, and he wants another chance to make things right. And I guess the judge basically told him, look, man, I done gave you 2, 3, 4, 5 times, which she really gave him a second chance, but he done violated his probation again, apparently. And, he can't do shit until he's sentenced on February 5th. And of course, Nicki Minaj's manager basically said that her and Meek Mill were seriously thinking about marriage and all this stuff. I understand that people want to give their little sob stories and people want to, be character witnesses in the court. I get it. But when you have a person who continuously violates their probation, not just like Chris Brown. Now let's talk about this in a regular person sense, okay? A motherfucker like me and you. To pause for the cause. But anyway, we are back. Like I said, let's talk about this in a regular person sense, like me and you. People who don't got no money, okay? Like they say, money talks, bullshit walks. It's a proven fact. I don't know if you guys that saw that story on Facebook about this guy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to go find that shit in a second, okay? When I get done with what I'm about to talk about, because y'all know I can go out on a rabbit hole on a tangent in a minute. But a motherfucker like me, you who ain't got no coin, You ain't gonna get no 2, 3, and 4 chances when it comes to your probation. You violate your probation, you going to jail, okay? But a lot of times I think sometimes they slip these judges and you know, these jurors a little bit of money. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. So I'm not saying that I think Meek Mill should go to jail, but all I'm saying is if you break the fucking law, depending on what you did, you gotta pay the cops, okay? You gotta pay the motherfucking piper, okay? Go on, do your couple years, come out and get your life back in order, get your woman back, and move the fuck on. Just saying. But I hope that, you know, everything works out for Meek Mill in the long run. But what I was about to say, let me go back to this story. Matter of fact, I can look it up on my phone. I ain't got to look at it on my computer because that motherfucker is slow as Christmas, y'all. Bitch. Can y'all believe, since we speaking of Christmas, can y'all believe that Christmas is literally in 7 days, girl? 7 days. It seemed like 2015 just got here. Did I say 2017? Bitch, I hope I didn't say 2017 because that's bad open if I did. But it seems like 2015 just got here and it's already Christmas. So, what do y'all have planned for New Year's? Leave that down in the comment section as well. Because I really I don't know what I have planned. I definitely don't want to be sitting in the house. I know my mom's going to watch night. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll probably end up going to watch night as well. Okay, here's what I'm talking about. This is the perfect example of money talks and bullshit walks, okay? There was a Saudi millionaire who says he accidentally tripped and penetrated a teen. He was cleared of rape, okay? Now, I thought this was a fake story as well. It's true, bitch. Okay, let me read y'all this. We've heard of some outlandish excuses in court. There is the infamous Twinkie defense used during Dan White's murder trial, the case of affluenza attributed to Ethan Couch. What the fuck is these people talking about? And now apparently a guy can get off from rape charge if he says he slipped and fell between the legs of a teenage girl. Anyway, I'm sorry about that, y'all. I just had a brain fart with that whole little paragraph right there. But anyway, I'm not even finna try to pronounce his name, but he's 46. He's a wealthy Saudi property developer who was cleared of rape charges in London this week after he claimed he tripped and fell onto an 18-year-old girl who was sleeping off of a drunken night at his apartment, penetrating her by accident. So you mean to tell me your penis was erect and you fell and you entered my vagina? How the fuck did you fall and enter somebody's vagina? Can you even imagine some shit like... Let me keep reading. One question. How did he become erect in the process? Apparently nobody asked that in court. In court, I'm not even going to pronounce his name, argued his innocence, stating, I'm fragile, I fell down. But nothing ever happened between me and this girl. The jury deliberated for only 30 minutes before acquitting him of rape. So you mean to tell me your penis got erect? Not only did your penis get erect, your penis got erect and you fell buck naked on top of me to the point where your penis went inside of my vagina. Motherfucker, you can't just fall and your penis go inside somebody's vagina. Motherfucker, how you fall and your penis go inside somebody's vagina? What? Money talks, bullshit walks, okay? That's some bullshit. Them jurors was paid, deliberated for, I'm surprised they deliberated for that long, okay? Motherfucker, you probably should have just went in there, not guilty, not, cause clearly, somebody paid somebody some money. That's just like, what the man name? El Chapo, the man who done sat there and had the tunnel built for him under the ground. Now, you ain't gonna tell me that a lot of them people inside of that jail wasn't paid and they didn't hear that them folks down there building that tunnel and shit, the damn motorcycle thing. You ain't finna tell me them people didn't hear that, okay? Money talks, bullshit walks. And this man was supposed to be one of the people who were watched, had a camera in his cell and all this type of stuff. You didn't see that these people done built done put a hole in this man's cell. Money talk, bullshit walking. And apparently there are a lot of those people who worked at that prison who've been since fired because clearly they had something to do with it, y'all. Clearly, and y'all ain't finna find that man. That man and gone somewhere and had reconstructive surgery, all type of shit. Okay, he is not looking like El Chapo, whatever the fuck his name is, no more. Okay, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Have they caught him? I don't think they have, and I don't think they will. Moving on. But yeah, I just had to tell y'all that just to prove that money talks and bullshit walks when it comes to these celebrities and rich folks when they go into court and things. Just saying. Sometimes some people have more money than others depending on the situation. So Yeah, I think that was pretty much all that I had to talk about on today. I think. But basically, again, I want to let you guys know that if you have any crazy stories, any crazy online dating stories, anything where you met somebody off Craigslist or a stranger story, anything like that, any types of stories, I am going to find my own and going to, you know, do a little bit of research and find some stories and things like that. But that's definitely going to be something that's fun. Again, let me know if you want me to record them where I'm actually reading them, or if you want me to do it where I'm using my microphone and things like that. Because like I said, I know a lot of you guys actually listen to me rather than watch me, so I think it really probably wouldn't matter, and it'll probably be a little bit better. That way I can actually edit it, you know, a little better, to where I'm kind of like giving y'all a little bit of a little mysterious type of little situation. I don't know, girl, we're gonna figure the shit out. Also, don't forget, the book that we are going to be reading for our very first book is Fly Girl by Omar Tyree. Fly Girl with 2 Y's by Omar Tyree. But again, I will leave the link to the book down in the description box. Not a sponsor video, none of that old type of shit. I just want y'all to know the exact book that we're going to be reading, so y'all ain't getting the wrong book and things. First of the year, have your book, because we're going to be starting somewhere around that time, okay? Also, did I have any other announcement that I need to make, bitch? Because y'all know me and my announcements. I really don't think I do. So again, give this video a thumbs up if you like these types of videos. Send me those stories to dearthickchick@hotmail.com. Share this video on your social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, bitch. Any other social media site that you share videos on, okay? And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.